Okay, I see it. It says we're live, so give it a minute to catch up.
Okay.
Come on, babe. Okay, I
Yeah,
think, I think
I don't see it on mine, but my
just the red. It
phone
just
is
came up.
always
That yeah, I see
delaying a
us.
little bit, so
I see it.
I do too.
Okay.
We're good to go. Okay, I guess I want to say hi everyone and thanks. Don't know why, but we are gonna go for it. And
Awesome.
I just want to welcome you here, and I appreciate you jumping on story. Candace seems to have disappeared, but is she? Are you
Oh
there,
no,
Candace?
here. I'm here. Can you hear me?
Oh,
Can,
I can now. Yes, you were gone for
okay.
a second, but
Oh,
that's okay. Okay, so I just wanted to talk a little bit about my journey the last few years. A lot of issues, caregiving and loss and menopause and all the good stuff. Working two jobs and just trying to keep up with everything, and have tried many different products and really had some good success. Um, but my beautiful friend Candace here, she brought something lovely to me. And the more I read about it, the more I was interested. I didn't really know a lot about frequencies, but Candace is going to share about that. But I am like completely sold now because I'll tell you why. So we have this drink, and it is a mushroom drink, and it is seven different mushrooms. And for me, it has just changed so much. I didn't expect it to, but it did. And so the first thing that I really noticed was my mind. I'm much clearer, and I was taking some other products for that, and it was helping. But it's just different. It really is just different. My attention is good. My focus is great. I feel clear. Most of the time, I can remember my words again. And that's just a brain thing. I just have this whole sense of calm, if that makes sense. I just feel not as stressed, not as worried about things, if that makes any sense. And I haven't been having this. There's a couple things I've just noticed, excuse me, in the last few days. And I've always had blood sugar ups and downs, mostly downs. And I would get kind of weak and, dizzy, but and I was taking something for that, but then kind of got away from it and I seemed okay. But I noticed about a month ago I was starting to have those again. And this has actually brought them back into kind of an even keel, which is good. Um, and the other thing, which I don't know if it's the drink or if it's the jewelry, but this is really surprising for me because I've always had pain in my right hand and a little bit in my left, but a lot in my right. And I type all day. I'm texting, I'm on the computer, on my phone, I knit and crochet, and normally I'm in a lot of pain. And it is one of the things that I have my RMT work on every single time I go is kind of from here to here is where I have the pain. And I don't know, like I got this bracelet, my faster bracelet, and I'm doing the drink. So I don't know if it's one or the other or the two of them together. But it comes back. Oh, it looks like we did. Um, so I've been working on a special gift for someone special and doing a little bit of crocheting every night. And normally that would hurt when I get up in the morning, but it's not hurting. I actually think it's improving from what it was over a month ago. And anyway, so I am feeling
Yeah.
good and in my mind and in my body. So I
Wow.
am very happy that you brought this to me, Candace. I'm very lucky to have you in my corner watching out for me.
Oh my gosh, you know what? I have to share this because as you said that, I was like, when I, like years ago, probably 34, 35 years ago, I had carpal tunnel in my wrists. And my girlfriend came home for Christmas, this before kids and everything. And I've thought of this story over the years. And when you said this now, I'm like, oh my gosh. But she came home and she'd been doing stuff out there that was more natural. And she said, Candace, we need to put magnets on your wrist. So she wrapped my arms up with magnets as I was a musician, an organist for our church choir, and I couldn't play. And it was Christmas time. And she wrapped my arm in magnets from here to here. And it was gone within a couple of days, the pain. And I've never had
kidding me?
Yeah, I've never had to have carpal tunnel surgery since. It's the magnets. It's the magnets. It changes the frequency.
Yeah.
And so I totally believe that. And just, if you're watching this, we don't cure, we don't treat. We're not telling you this is going to solve all your problems.
Exactly.
But we're just sharing our experience. And oh my gosh. And thanks so much for having me today, Debbie. And I so appreciate, your trust in me and partnering with you. I love working with you. You've got such a beautiful heart of gold. And I'm just going to tell you that this woman is a rock star in my organization. We actually have the fastest growing team in Canada right now. And it's because of this woman she's played her part in it too. And
I think most of that's you and your support. You support everyone. You're amazing.
Well, I appreciate that, but I couldn't do it alone. It takes a team and it takes a village, and you show up, you're always willing to learn. You came to Winnipeg, you invest in yourself, you're sharing this with such passion. And it's just beautiful. So if you're watching this and you're thinking, yes, Jamie McDougall said Debbie is fantastic, and Jamie is absolutely right. So if you're watching this and you're seeing this woman and you're like, man, what is she doing? You need to reach out to her right away and connect with her, because what we have our hands on here and the power of what we're sharing is, if you are someone, there's a reason why we're tied to this called the feel good revolution, because so many of us in this world are just struggling. And I've been sharing this for days now, because here's the thing. If you are a human and you've lived through even the last 6 or 7 years with everything that's gone on in the world, we have all been thrown into a state of panic, anxiety, overwhelm, stress, all of those things. That's not even to mention the things that are going on in your life on your own. Financial struggles, death of family members, illnesses, work, trouble at work, all the commitments we have, all the things we're trying to get done, menopause, perimenopause, illnesses, pain, injuries, like that's on top of all that. And for so many of us, we're stuck in this loop of fight or flight, stress and overwhelm. Like, I don't know if I have a conversation every day where someone doesn't tell me, I'm just so overwhelmed. I'm so overwhelmed. I'm just so tired and exhausted, and I have so much. And it's true. I was that person. Like, we're all that person, because we're just stuck in there. And here's what happened. We came through that pandemic. We came through life. And now we're kind of stuck in that loop in our brains. I don't know about you, but I've been living on a fuse about this long for a long time.
Yes.
Right? Even before the pandemic, menopause hit me 15 years ago, and it hit me like a ton of bricks. Then I got an autoimmune disease. Then I had family members pass away. And then, financial struggles and all marriage and children and grandbabies and losses. And, I was doing all the things, acupuncture and, therapy and EMDR, and trying. That's why I've been on this health journey for so long, as have you, trying to find solutions to help with that. Because not only do we want to help ourselves, but we want to help the people we're connected to as well.
For sure.
And so you may have been following Debbie's journey and seen that she's, been through, with a couple of different companies over the last little while. And here's the thing, we're out there trying to find the best thing that works. We're just, we don't know till we try it, till we share it. And usually in my experience, it's the best thing I found till to that point. And so when this, right, like
we just keep going for better.
Exactly, right? Because it hasn't moved the needle enough. And I want to feel my best. And if you're someone watching who walks through life, I know Debbie can relate to this too, that when people ask you how you are, you're kind of like, I'm good. It's fine.
I'm fine.
We're okay. And I think really women at our age feel that even more because our kids are gone. We're like, our purpose maybe has got a little muddled. We don't know what we're supposed to do with this last chapter of our life. And I explain it to people like, I would say I'm fine and smile, but the smile never went past my teeth. It was just kind of like, yeah, I'm good. And in my head, I'm like, I'm not good. I'm not
Didn't
good.
hit the soul.
Right?
Yeah.
And so when this came into my hands about 41 days ago, and I tried it, I was sitting right in this chair, and it's a drink. I'm drinking it right now. And
I already had mine.
Right. I'll start my second soon. And here, I'm just going to tell everybody that everybody's experience is a little bit different because every body is different. Every mind is different. Everything that's happening for you is different. So I was sitting here and I drank this drink, and I'll tell you what it is in a second. And within about 20 minutes, I could just feel my shoulders relax.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like someone gave my central nervous system a hug. It was just like, and the chatter in my brain kind of slowed down, and it just kind of got better. About 4 days later, that was Tuesday, on Saturday morning, I woke up, my husband and I woke up. I was barely in a bed. I was still in my pajamas. And he just kind of looked at me and said, something's different this morning. And I was like, kind of feel like something's different. And I had to sit with that for a minute. And as I sat with it, I felt like, oh my gosh, I feel really happy. No, it's not happy. It's bigger than happy. Is that joy? Like, that's literally what I think I feel joy for no reason. And it just kind of got better. About 4 days later, the next weekend, him and I were in a discussion, a marital discussion. You've had those where you're like, it's a marriage discussion. It's not always fun. And we were discussing things that we've been discussing for a long time. And he just kind of looked at me and said, you're really peaceful and calm through this conversation. And I was like, yeah, I am. And he's been taking this drink along with me. And what I've noticed in our household is everything's kind of relaxed. We have all the same problems we had before. Like, there's no magic that came in and fixed anything. What's changed is how we feel about things, how we're looking at it, right? It's like, he's like, I want part of this. I want to be in there.
I just got home.
I love it. That's so perfect. But, like, the best thing I can describe it is that I feel like, with that very short fuse that I've had for a really long time, every problem seems magnified. Every issue is overwhelm and anxiety, and I just can't handle one more thing. And with this, most of us think we need more energy and we need a new boost and we need this. Actually, what we need is that brain of ours to settle down and calm down and
settle,
right? Feel peaceful again, right? Feel calm. People love your dog. So let's talk a little bit about what this is, right? Because this is so cool. And what really appealed to me.
Can I just say something?
Yeah, absolutely.
My work partner calls it my joy juice.
Your what? Calls it your what?
My joy juice.
Oh, it totally is joy juice. I totally believe that. So this popped into my lap about 41 days ago, and I shared it with Debbie pretty much right away because I love her and I know her path that she's on. And what really caught me was how this came to be. So I'm going to talk about the products and everything right away. But this product came to be about 4 years ago because the owners of this company, Dave and Barb Pitcock, had a daughter who had struggled with mental health issues her whole life, and a few years ago OD'd on fentanyl. And they recognized that even if they got her cleaned up from the overdose and the addiction, her brain was still, she was still not, it wasn't going to help because she was so unhappy. She still had all those issues going on. They had to do something to fix what was inside of her because the addiction would just come back. So they went on a hunt and they created this drink with 7 adaptogen mushrooms, methylated B, L-theanine, which are just a magical group of products together as a nootropic drink that actually, it's mushroom drink, but it tastes like peach iced tea. It's delicious. Yeah. It's delicious. But Dave had always been very curious and interested in energy, vibration, frequencies. And so what he said is we have to change the frequency of her brain to make this stick. And so they got their hands on a proprietary medallion with 11 harmonic frequencies. So if you don't know what a frequency is, think about it like this. If you've ever listened to a song and it's made you feel happy, if you've ever gone out to the ground and put your feet on the ground and felt like, ooh, that calmed my spirit. If you listen to white noise at night, that's frequency. If you've heard of grounding sheets or vibrational plates, frequency. If you've ever had an ultrasound, frequency. If you've ever had a defibrillator or a pacemaker, that's frequency. It's a shock. It's a frequency. If you turn on your lights, that's frequency. This Wi-Fi that we're using, frequency. Not the best of frequency, still frequency, right? We're exposed to electromagnetic fields all the time that are frequency. And your organs are actually connected to a frequency as well. So most of us live at about a 50 hertz frequency. If you're depressed, if you're sad, if you're unwell, you're probably at about a 30 or 40, right? And that's where dis-ease comes in. And those bottom frequencies are things like fear, grief, sadness, regret, abandonment, all those things. At the top is abundance, joyfulness, happiness, all those kinds of things. So most of us are living at a really low vibration. And being able to raise that vibration can do wonders for you. And so what they did was they thought if they could embed those frequencies into products that we could use every day, how would it raise those frequencies for us while using these amazing products at the same time? So they are the first people to create frequency charged nutrition. So this mushroom drink that you drink once a day literally is not only a great nootropic product. That's okay, but it's charged with this medallion. It sat in that medallion for 2 hours, and those 11 harmonic frequencies at 200 hertz of energy is being embedded into these products. It's embedded into this lip balm. It's embedded into the bracelets that Debbie and I are wearing. And I think she's even wearing the necklace and the earrings that have that frequency. We embedded it in this straw at 200 hertz. So everything you drink through this straw, which is anti-wrinkle, by the way, is now embedded with those 200 hertz. So not only are you using products like the nootropic drink or these trace minerals, which, by the way, we're all short on trace minerals, but anything that has this has been embedded with those harmonic frequencies. And honestly, once these products are done, I peel this off and I put it on my phone. I put it on a sore spot if you have a headache, whatever, right? Because these are charged for life. So we've come up with skincare. We've come up with, this is one of my favorites. It's the reverse. If you do not sleep, this product actually helps you reverse aging. It helps to rejuvenate your DNA, because as you age, the telomeres in your DNA become little fragmented little hairs. And this actually helps to regenerate that and helps you anti-age. The sleep with this, I know you're taking this, Debbie, right?
Mm-hmm.
The sleep, crazy. Yeah. Crazy. You can go on and on about it, but if you're curious about any of those products, reach out to Debbie and she can get you information from doctors and practitioners and healthcare people talking about it and how it really is supporting you. So do you want to say anything else about the products before I before we talk about how you can get it?
I don't think so. Oh, I do want to mention though, I had someone using the drink, and she's probably on right now. And she, first day, she said, I can't believe the energy that she had. By the third day, she was saying her menopause symptoms were completely gone. She's perimenopause. And she just couldn't get over, could
Yeah.
not get over
Right.
how,
And it builds, right?
how quickly uh,
Yeah. And it builds. The
mhm,
longer you're on it, the better you feel. I feel like every day
yes,
I just feel better and better and better.
service is wonky today.
Yeah. And it's a simple thing, like 2 little products can have a huge impact for you. It's not a whole daily system. It's not pills you have to remember to take. This you put in your water, you put 2 droppers of this in your water, you're done. And if you decide to take these, you take
Yeah,
them at night before you go to bed. End of story. Jewelry is
yeah,
easy to wear. Lip balm is easy to put on. Straws are easy to drink out of, right? It can have such a huge impact. So you're thinking, yeah, I got to try these products. I want to reach out to Debbie. How do I do this? You have a couple of options. This company is incredible. We have an amazing customer program. If you're like, I don't want to sell anything, I've done that, I'm not interested, that's okay. You can become a customer. You can get 10% off your order. We have an amazing customer program where when you share it with 3 people, you get points on your account where you can then put towards your next order, so we can save you money. That's your jam.
yeah.
We love that. But if you're someone who's like, I know that the cost of living has skyrocketed and income has
Ugh,
stayed exactly the same, and I need to close that gap because I no longer can go on my holidays. I'm cutting everything else that I love to do. I have to go get another job and I don't want to be away from my family. You need to look at this opportunity. We are the only company that I'm aware of, and I've been in this profession for 37 years and looked at many, many companies. We're the only company out there. And if you have been in this space before of network marketing, you'll understand what I'm talking about. Most companies, when you sell product, they pay you on a volume base. CV, PV, QV, BV, you name it, a V, there's some V out there. And that means you're getting paid just on a percentage of that sale. So if you sell $100, you're probably getting paid commission on 65 of it. What we do here is if you sell $100, you get paid commission on $100. End of story. And that commission rate starts at 5% and it climbs up to 30%. So that is it. We don't have big, huge, massive bundles you have to buy to get started. You want to start with these 2 products, you can do that. That's as
yeah,
simple as it is. And you can earn that commission. If you have a phone, we have the system for you. We have all the videos there. You literally can just share it with the people you care about. Because if you can think about 10 people in your life right now that you know want to feel good, want to feel better, you need to talk to
yeah.
Debbie about being an affiliate here, because you can be making 5 to 30% commission. You can be getting that same discount off of your own products. And for very minimal time in your life, if you just want to make $400 or $500 a month, cover your products, make a little bit of extra, you can do that in 15, 20 minutes a day.
And the support is endless.
Yeah,
Endless.
exactly. Even for myself, I've never been in a company with this much support before. And I've been in a lot of companies and built to the top rank and been the team of support. I've never been supported this way. So this is different because the owners here have done this for decades. Their whole family is involved in it, and they know what it's like to be on our end of it, and they own it.
Yeah.
That's the difference. So we've just launched in Canada pretty much. If you're looking at this and you're thinking, I want to give this a shot, reach out to Debbie. We'll walk you through the path that best suits your needs. Tell us what you're looking for, and we'll figure out that path for you. And why not join the Feel Good Revolution?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, I'm done. I'm going
Because
to
you
be
really
quiet.
do feel good.
Right? You really do. You really do. All right.
Okay, I just want to thank everyone for jumping on, especially in this heat wave. And I appreciate all of you. I'll talk to you soon.
Yeah, and if you know someone who needs to hear this,
Did you want to?
tag them in Debbie's post. Put their name in here. Share it with people you know who want to feel good, because we want to help the world. All right.
Yeah, we do.